Okay, we're finishing up episode 7. This is part 3. I have some more questions for you. Yeah, what about? Well, I heard that when you were younger, something happened between Castile, Amber, and you. What story about Castile and Amber? I don't have all the information, but I know something happened and Amber fell in love with Castile then, and I also heard that you misbehaved a lot back then. I wasn't misbehaved. Were you worse? No, not at all. I was always studious. If you're looking for someone who likes to disrupt things in class, talk to Castile. Castile told me that you were the exact opposite of what you are today. And you believe Castile? He's not the only one who said that. Melody also hinted about it at the birthday party. What did she say exactly? Well, that you were a lot different when you were little. I was a lot more shy. That must be what she meant. So why are you reacting like this? Maybe I should ask Melody for some details. Nathaniel will probably tell me more if I can get him to admit that he wasn't so innocent when he was little. Maybe it's all linked to what happened with Amber and Castile. Hi, Iris. Have you seen Melody? She went home early. I think she wasn't feeling well. Darn, I really wanted to talk to her. Why, has something happened? Not really. I just wanted her to tell me about Nathaniel. Oh yeah, maybe I can help you? Do you know anything about his behavior when he was younger? Castile said he used to be very turbulent. Sorry, I didn't go to the same elementary school as they did, but if he did anything serious, it should be in his school records. They keep all the teachers' remarks. That's not a bad idea, but I can't see myself going back into the teacher's lounge. The only one I know with a spare key is Nathaniel. I think that Peggy can get you into the room when she needs to. Maybe she can help you. I doubt she would help me. She's still mad about Melody's birthday party. Peggy isn't mean, you know. If you ask her nicely, or if you explain how important it is to you, she would help, I'm sure of it. I'm not sure we're talking about the same Peggy. I know you're mad at me about last night, but I really need your help. Oh yeah? Too bad. You don't even know what I want to talk to about. What do you want? I need to access the student files, and Iris told me that you know how to get into the teacher's lounge. The student files, and I'm the nosy one? It's not the same. I'm not going to write an article about what I find. If you find something, because it is out of the question that I help you. That doesn't make any sense. Please, Peggy, you'll get something out of it too. What will I get out of it? You will have helped a friend? A friend. I have little doubt. But if you tell me what you want, why you want to go, I'll think about it. That's out of the question. Figure it out yourself then, or I need to find something to convince her. Are you back to ask for my help? Please, I really need to go. Ask your friend Nathaniel. He has the extra key. I can't ask Nathaniel because it concerns him. Oh, so you're interested in the student body president. Why? What do you want to know? It doesn't concern you. Too bad for you. I'm getting the feeling that I'm going to have to tell her everything if I want to get into the teacher's lounge. Okay, I need to search through Nathaniel's school records because he won't admit that he was worse than Castile when he was younger. Normally, any trouble he gets into would be recorded in his file. I have to read them. You are worse than me. There's no need to look at me like that. Alright, I'll take you. I have to go anyway. Something's going on and I haven't found out what it is yet. But listen, you can only look at the files. There's no way you're going to get a hold of the scoop before me. I have no intention of looking at anything else. Should we go then? What, right now? Aren't we going to wait until the room is empty? I saw the principal at the other end of the hall. Trust me, we'll be fine. Let's go. I don't have all day. She grabbed my arm and pulled me all the way to the teacher's lounge. Just like she said, there was no one around. The records are there. Do what you have to do and get out of here fast. You'll get into trouble if anyone sees you. What about you? I'll think of an excuse if someone comes in. She seems to be pretty confident. She must be used to getting caught without getting into trouble. I looked everywhere for Nathaniel's file in the file cabinet while Peggy was snooping around. When I finally found it, I had to quickly look through it for any remarks by his elementary teachers. Satisfactory grades, but student misbehaves too much, spends his time disturbing the class, and is out of control during recess. What? What did you say? Nothing, I was just reading out loud. This time I have you. You can't lie to me anymore, Nathaniel. I left Peggy alone in the teacher's lounge, like she asked me. Now I just need to have a little conversation with Nathaniel. I saw the teacher's remarks in your school file. There's no use living... There's no use lying to me anymore. You went through my file? I had no choice. Do you understand what you've done? This is very serious. Those are confidential. If you hadn't lied to me, I wouldn't have been forced to. It's your fault. That's no excuse. So why didn't you want to admit that you weren't always the perfect student delegate? Because I'm not particularly proud of that time in my life. Oh, come on. We all misbehaved when we were little. It wasn't just misbehaving. What did you do then? What happened? Sorry, that's none of your business. I did all of this for nothing. I wonder what really happened. Hang on, huh? Keep what you read to yourself, please. In exchange, I'll tell you what happened with Amber and Castile. Of course. So, when me and my sister were little, I was pretty mean to her. I think I already mentioned it to you. I don't know why, but I didn't act at all like a brother should back then. I would always bother her, push her around, and I remember I used to pull her hair a lot too. Anyway, one time I was messing around with her favorite doll, and I tore it apart on purpose. I have a hard time imagining Nathaniel like that. Looks like an ornery little shit. I have never seen her cry so much before. I think she might be embarrassed about it now. It was only a doll, after all. That's why she didn't want me to bring it up. Then I think that Castile ran into her, and I don't know why, but he repaired her doll. That's when she started to have a crush on him. Castile repair a doll? Yeah, I thought it was strange, too. Knowing him, he must have had a reason. You won't bring it up with him, will you? No, don't worry. Thanks for telling me. You went to all the trouble of looking through my file to find out more. I guess I had no choice since you're so determined. He doesn't know how right he is. That was a nice little story, but I have a hard time imagining Nathaniel acting so bad to someone and Cass still being so nice. They've changed a lot growing up. Here you are. You'll never guess what I found out. Have you been snooping around all this time? Yes, and I saw something very interesting. Something big is being planned. It's for a bit later, but it's going to be great. What is it? I'm not telling you that. You lied to me after all. But since I'm in a good mood, I'll tell you about something else that's coming up. What? What is it? It's... Congratulations, you finished episode 7.